Hey, how's it going? It's Devin here. Just wanted to give a quick channel update. I know everyone's used to DeVin'S TCG, and in the beginning it was DeVin'S MTG. The channel has gone through now 3 shifts since it started 2 weeks ago, so that's got to be some sort of record for a YouTube channel. Probably not. But in the course of 2 weeks, we've gone from DeVin'S MTG, DeVin'S TCG, to now the unveiling of the new channel name. The name is now Devin's Card House. Devin's Card House. I think that's it. So I think this name is a little more better suited for like a what the channel is about, even though the channel is more than about cards. So it doesn't really make sense that it's just called the Card House. I thought that a card house like signified really strong footing and a solid foundation. So I'm messing around, but this actually comes from Dave's Card Warehouse. That I was trying to work with Dave's Card Warehouse to become, a Dave's Card Warehouse, because I thought it'd be funny to be like, hey, this is Devin at Dave's Card Warehouse, which is kind of funny, but but no, it's just Devin's Card House, and it's mostly because the syllables, because being Devin's Card Warehouse, it's just too long. So Devin's Card House kind of works a little better. So there's a change in the name, and why is there a change in the name? It's just because DeVin'S is just my gamer tag, like I said in the past video. It doesn't really mean anything. It's not really relevant to anything. It's not really memorable. Maybe my name is a little bit more. It kind of makes sense. And there's too many other like channels out there with TCG or MTG in their names, and I just wanted to not be associated with that. But I do more than cards. Obviously, I do some video games. I do figurines and statues. Just basically. I'm not. This is like a Teen Titans school bus. I don't know. I just, I just do whatever I can get my hands on, basically that I like. So it's got to be cool. It's got to be something that I'm into. I don't just sell like coffee pots, or I'm not going to yard sales to find like. I don't go to yard sales at all. Well, if I see one and it's close by, I'll like stop by. But you're not going to see me doing anything like that. Basically, I just wanted to let you know the channel is mostly about just my feelings about the ongoings of the TCG and collectible world, and being an online seller. So my goal eventually here is I would love someday to expand and do more than just something in my own house, which I think that's what makes the name a little more appropriate as well, is that it's Devin's Card House, which is I do this out of my house, which obviously, I mean, I don't know. Don't ever show up to my house, okay? We're in Texas. That's all I'm going to say. We're in Texas. You know what that means, okay? But I mean, also, if you ever order anything from me, my whatever. Anyway, I'm like doxing myself in this video, but forget the last 15 seconds of what I just said. Just forget all that, okay? Anyways, I'll talk about anything that just interests me that I think fits in the vein of selling online, but mostly in the collectible space. And so that's the big channel update, is that we're now Devin's Card House. But on top of that, I wanted to just appreciate you guys. I had 13 subscribers, and then one of you motherfuckers unsubscribed. So then I had 12 subscribers, and I thought we had something. I thought this was, there was some sort of trust here. There was some sort of, and then you unsubscribe, and I thought we were friends. I thought you cared about me, okay? You think I'm just doing this out of the kindness of my heart? No. I want those fat stacks of subscribers, okay? And if I can't get that, I'm just going to yell at you. I'm kidding. And I got another subscriber. So I don't know if somebody had subscribed and subscribed back. But it went to 13 to 12. And not that any of that matters. I'm not really, I'm not going to be checking my subscriber count or anything like that. I'm just doing this. I would say I'm doing it for fun. I feel like it's a skill that I'm trying to develop, which is talking about things for a while and trying to be interesting while I do it, and also trying not to say and like. And I'm sorry. I am so sorry that in the beginning of these videos, I cannot help myself from doing it, because I do rewatch them from time to time, and I'm like, and now you're going to hear it because I'm saying it, but hopefully as things go on, I will stop doing that. I've also discovered, in my last video, I was like thinking about it. Don't say And then when I was doing that, I couldn't speak because I was like thinking about not saying so then it messed up everything I was saying. So I feel like there's some space in your brain that you just let it roll, and then you won't do it. But you have to be cognizant of how you talk. So I'm just kind of learning this stuff. So I don't know. I feel like making a YouTube channel is something I've always wanted to do, and I was sick of just sitting around and waiting, because I've always had a lot of like, well, I don't own a store, or I'm not sure I have that much interesting to say. But I feel like there's so many times I listen to people talk on YouTube and they're not saying the shit that I would say about the stuff that they're saying. So I feel like there is a space for me to just really say like my feelings about stuff. And I know that like there's so many places where you can get like actual facts and not just some guy shooting off the hip. So if you want facts or something like that, you want solid factual based evidence, like go to a Rice Studies or The Professor, or I think Jake and Joel is good for that. But or even anybody else is probably going to be more fact based than I am. Maybe I'll do some research if there is like a topic that really requires it. But most of the time, I'm just going to be saying my feelings, and that's really all I can do. And I feel like that's what's going to bring people to want to watch this, because they're going to get to know me, and then they might want to know how I feel about something, which is kind of what I do with other people when I watch their YouTube videos. So I figured it's not too far off from like what people would want to do with me. I know that might not sound crazy. So, so besides the change of the name and me getting better at talking, the channel update is I got a new mic. I know my audio is kind of sucked, but I have a new mic coming in, so hopefully my audio improves a little bit. So, as the channel grows, and thank you for the 13, and even the guy who unsubscribed, thank you too. I was just playing around earlier. But things will be gradually improving as I go on. I know I've been getting a lot of feedback from Dave's Card Warehouse has been giving me a lot of feedback on my channel content, how I open boxes, how I keep my desk organized, how I speak. What do they want to see on the channel? So thank you, Dave's Card Warehouse, for continually keeping interest in the channel. Now you're one of my strongest supporters, even though you said you would pay me money to advertise on this channel and you never did. But who's to say? So now we have taken over to Devin's Card Warehouse, or Devin Card House. I won't say that again, But I don't know if you're interested in anything that you'd like. If you have any topics you want me to discuss or give you my thoughts on, I'm more than happy to do that. I think in the future I'll go into more of my like history with this stuff. But I mean, just straight off the bat, and I probably should have like a channel video that like, who the fuck am I? I'm just basically an online seller. I've been selling since about 2016. I started dipping my toes into it, and since then I gradually did more and more. So I have a fairly decent sized eBay store, and I have a fairly positive feedback of 99.9%. And then I don't know, I have a bunch of stuff. I've sold over 18,000 items, so I have a lot of experience with online selling. And I would, like I said, like in my hopes and dreams in the future, I'd love to expand beyond that. But that's currently what I have, and that's what I have to roll with. So going into the future, I want to make a video about sorcery. I want to. I finally got these in. The Professor, Flesh and Blood, Round the Tables. I got those in, so I want to crack one of them open and before I put it up so we can look at that. I have a couple more Grand Archive videos. I got to list all my Grand Archive stuff, trying to get that sold, and maybe I can get more Grand Archive and start cracking. I want to. It was like those Fractured Crown boxes have dropped a lot in price, so I want to maybe pick some of those up and crack some of those. I got some of these supporter packs I want to crack, so we're going to keep cracking Grand Archive as much as we can, but love Grand Archive. Besides that, more of my thoughts on the current state of Magic, certain things to stay away from, like Funko is a complete disaster, but we all know that. What else? I don't know, just off the top of my head. Just there's a new set coming out from Grand Archive. There's a new set from Lorcana. I'd like to give my thoughts on Lorcana and Lorcana scalpers. There's just anything that comes to my head. I'll probably be bringing videos about it. So, but again, if you have anything you'd like me to discuss, leave me a comment about it. And again, thank you all the people who have subscribed and everyone for leaving comments. I really appreciate you. That's been a lot of fun. So, and you made this a lot of fun in my first 2 weeks of having a channel. So I really appreciate your time, and thank you for spending any time watching me ramble for whatever. So Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. I'm about to go out camping, and I'm going to try to make a video or two when I'm out there. I might not have a channel up this. It depends on if I get these Grand Archive videos up. I'm probably not going to have like an actual video like this until like Monday. But I might record a couple videos out in the woods, which would be fun. So yeah, whenever I go anywhere, I'm going to try to, shoot a video just so you can get a change of scenery, like my Drunken Pirate video I did a little bit ago. So anyways, thank you so much. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. Okay? Ta-ta from Devin's Card House. Bye-bye.